Let's meet.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the Raptors starting five. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
VanVleet finds Anunoby. Hero against VanVleet. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Three-pointer, VanVleet gets the 3 ball to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Miami's ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Now here's VanVleet. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero with it. He's picked up by Barnes. For 3, Lowry. And Anunoby pulls it down. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Now here's Martin. Outside Butler. Here's Hero, and so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. VanVleet outside. And there's the lob. And then Siakam with the jam.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. VanVleet with it. Martin picks him up.
Foul called on Caleb Martin. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. VanVleet with a deep 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. But on Martin from downtown. Achua with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Lowry from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's VanVleet. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Up and over Lowry. VanVleet misses.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Hero against Anunoby. Here's Martin. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Butler against Barnes. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Van Vliet against Adebayo. Anunoby on the wing. Inside. 5 on the clock. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Lowry finds Martin. We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. An easy 2 on the layup.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Van Vliet outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. He gets it up. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out.
Fans, your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made. Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. Here's Van Vliet, pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Miami. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. To the paint. Here's Lowry. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Van Vliet misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Hero outside. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
And so here is Miami. The Raptors making their last shot. Butler passes to Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Now here's Van Vliet. Now Anunoby. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Butler. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
2 minutes. Go.
We've We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Carton with the bucket.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Now here's Butler. He's got 7. Pass to Martin. Kicks it to Hero. To the middle. Here's Adebayo from behind the arc. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Raptors have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Some solid defense from Butler. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. From outside, off the mark. Well, the Raptors shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. For 3, Lowry. Ooh, poked away. The drive by Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
Here's Barnes. And Hero grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Outside for Butler. Beyond the arc. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Here's Van Vliet with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time. And so it's Miami up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back.
And get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Max Strus is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Yurtseven passes to Dedmon. Porter with it. To the inside. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Porter.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense where he can knock down some threes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he was in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Outside Young. Miami grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Oladipo outside. Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Strus. Knocks it down from distance. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now Porter, covered by Strus. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. For 3, Robinson. And Young pulls it down. A difficult situation for Toronto. Birch down low. He's covered by your 7. And it's Birch missing. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Dedmon, the pass to your 7. Back to Dedmon. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. Rebounded by Trent.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Birch. The crossover. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more blocked shots.
Flynn's shot is off. Miami's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. For 3, Robinson. The offensive rebound.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Robinson gets the bucket.
Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here are the Heat. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Oladipo finds Robinson. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And he gets the bucket. Trent's got 4 points this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Strus. Let's go with a 3. It's tipped. Here's Birch. Takes it inside. And Birch slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to your 7. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the 3. Strus's shot is off. The Raptors have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
Now here's Oladipo, guarded closely. Strus's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Oladipo outside. Back to Strus. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Strus has got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
And here at the end of the third.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Flynn. So for the Raptors right now, Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Kim Birch. And it's Trent in at the 2. And Young, here we go. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And here's Porter outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And that's a good example Porter is setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. You can't be afraid to get physical.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Birch. Siakam comes in for Young. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Flynn. Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Anunoby. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Vliet against Lowry. And it's Van Vliet off the drive.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Here comes Toronto on the push. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Porter.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Anunoby on the take. Up and over Lowry. A good look from Siakam. Gets it to go from the corner.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Martin outside. Outside for Butler. Here's the three. The Heat rebound. That one no good. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Siakam, no good. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Martin, pass to Adebayo. The shot won't fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Siakam. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Inside Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Outside Butler. Hero outside. Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hero. Fires the three. Miami, no good that time either. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Miami?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Outside for Butler. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 10.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler has played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And they'll get another chance. Achua passes to Porter. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sinks the tray. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jimmy Butler.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
6 to shoot. Martin the pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Here's Porter. And the layup falls.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And Lowry launches it from deep. Missed it. So the Heat win it. Even early on, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head to head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Anunoby in its small forward.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Van Vliet. No good that time. Now LeVert. Mobley finds LeVert. Here's Garland. Six on the shot clock. The tray doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Van Vliet driving to the basket and stolen by Mobley. Allen passes to Mitchell. Fast break Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Launches a three, drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 5.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Now, here's Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. Siakam misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Allen with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Garland kicks to Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Here's Garland, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Allen.
2 minutes.
Fast break Toronto.
2 minutes.
Here's Trent, passes it to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
It's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's Mobley. And Cleveland turns it over again. .110 left in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Garland. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here is Garland. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. Garland the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Not all the way up to Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Garland against Van Vliet. Shoots over Garland. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. The shot comes out. Good D by Siakam. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Achua the pass to Anunoby. Siakam inside. Covered by Mitchell. That one falls.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Mitchell with it. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 9.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. And it's tied up with that one. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's Van Vliet. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Proving how coachable he is. This man is putting a pretty decent passing game.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Anunoby with him. He's picked up by LeVert. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Siakam. That 3 off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Count it. Achua's got his 2nd bucket.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Fires the 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Achua, the pass to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Allen slams it in.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Van Vliet. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's tipped. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. LeVert kicks to Garland. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds of the talk shows tomorrow.
The pass to Siakam. Oh, the lob to Trent. Achua finds Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Clock at 4. On deep, Trent. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Trent outside, fires the 3. LeVert grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Mobley the pass to LeVert. Garland surveying the D. Mobley a screen on Van Vliet. The slam dunk by Garland.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because they are not safe.
Donovan Mitchell firing at the Lakers.
31, the Raptors, 24. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Osman in at the forward with Love joining him. Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers leading by 7, and Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Now here's Barnes. The kick out to Porter. And the 3 off target. Guys a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
Here's Okoro. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Rubio outside. Pass to Okoro. Love looking around. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Porter outside. He's off on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Okoro. Lays it up off the glass. Okoro's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
Moves the ball around well. Love picking up the assist that time.
Outside Flynn. And he uses the glass on the layup. Flynn's got his first 2 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Love outside. Feeds it to Lopez. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one out.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Here's Rubio. The Raptors getting the bucket. Love inside. Barnes on him. Porter with the steal. Right side Flynn. Birch. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. And here is Lopez. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Okoro's shot is off. Raptors trail by 4. Porter finds Young. Raptors moving the ball around. Lopez passes to Love. Now here's Okoro. Back to Love. Clock at 6. Lopez against Young. Goes back up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Van Vliet outside. Floats it up there for Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Rubio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And good that time. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Now, Van Vliet, 13 points in the game. No good off the back of the rim.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Here's Rubio. Love high post. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good on the way in.
That's where you get Love the ball and clear out. Let the big man go to work.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Trent can't hit. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. inside. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Beyond the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeVert up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
For 3, Siakam. He can't hit that time. Cleveland leading by 12. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Inside. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. No good on the triple. Raptors trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Garland with it. Mitchell outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 9th assist in the game now. And Van Vliet, here we go. It's good.
And willing himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Outside Garland. Down low. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Trent, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. To the paint. Van Vliet against Garland. Cleveland moving it around. 5 on the clock. Here's LeVert. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Trent can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Mobley left side. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland left side. Pass to Mitchell. For the 3. The offensive rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step
Star-Spangled Banner.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the Raptors starting five. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. Achua's checked in for Toronto.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Here's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Just couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boston ball.
Outside, Brown. Takes a 3. Offensive board. Williams passes to Brown. Tatum from long range. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Williams against Van Vliet. Throws it up high. Achua with the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Just over a minute and a half in. Brown passes to Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Gallinari. Anunoby against Tatum. It's stolen by Smart. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boston ball.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside, Brown. Gallinari with a screen on Trent. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Tipped. Brown passes to Williams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And then Siakam with the jam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league, the 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Anunoby. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Siakam, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kept alive.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
And so here is Toronto. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Van Vliet. The shot off that time. Smart with the defensive effort. Brown with it. Now guarded by Achua. Williams against Trent. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Achua with a screen on Smart. Pass to Trent. Down low. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. Now here's Brown. Siakam outside. That one drops for him.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. 2 on the clock. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors.
Your Celtics, United States.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Van Vliet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Siakam with the slam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Tatum from long range. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. The Raptors with a lead.
And you have to think that one advantage the Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Back to Trent. Anunoby on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Tatum. Achua inside. Working on Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boston ball.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. From the arc. And it's Tatum with the 3. Tatum's got 6 points. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Siakam. 6 points for him. Over Smart. Siakam, no good. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. There's Tatum with the 3. On target from range. And it's a 4-point Boston lead.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Hits the three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown. And there's the drive. And the jam by Brown.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
Smart against Van Vliet. Pulls up on the wing, and that one good. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Now here's Siakam. He has 6, and they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. And then Siakam with the jam.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Tatum against Siakam. Gallinari with a screen on Siakam. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Raptors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Anunoby against Smart. Back to Trent. Achua with a screen on Brown. Trent from long range. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
Van Vliet against Smart. Outside for Gallinari. Looking to end the run. Boston, no good that time either.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 11 points.
Every year, Tatum seems to improve as a scorer, taking on the responsibility of shouldering the offense sometimes too.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Tatum with a screen. For three. And they recover it. Second chance shot. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So for the Raptors right now, Achua is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Banton in at the 2.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The kick out to Williams. Misses the 3. Toronto has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And stolen by Williams. Back to Brogdon. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Williams passes to White. Clock at 6. Inside, Cornet. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Here's Flynn, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Toronto foul.
Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Banton.
Personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors. Ken.
Pass to Cornet.
Scotty Barnes.
The kick out to White. 6 to shoot. And here's Horford. Driving inside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Raptors ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Flynn. Out left to the wing. And it's Birch missing.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Open shot by Brogdon. The wide open shot is on the money.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
It's Barnes on the wing. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Brogdon with the bucket.
Such a cerebral player. Brogdon showing off the ability to pick apart the D in these sets.
Outside Barnes. It doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes today.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Horford. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
50 seconds left in the 3rd. Young, the pass to Porter. Back to Young. Horford with a steal. White against Young. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. OG Anunoby comes in for Young. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Flynn. 5 on the clock. It's Smart on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Smart has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Barnes. To halt the run. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 5 points.
I'll say this, if Barnes' range extends to there, watch out.
And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Celtics. They're up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Trent with it. Pass to VanVleet. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Brown. From outside the arc. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Trent. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did.
Tatum with a screen. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Smart against Van Vliet. Wing shot on the way. Boston with a rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Outside for Gallinari. And here's Brown for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Good on the bucket.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Boston's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Van Vliet against Smart. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Now the Celtics on the move. There's Tatum with the three. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
4 on the clock. Let's go with a three. Van Vliet misses.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Smart against Van Vliet. Outside for Gallinari. To the paint. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Can't connect from long distance.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dump play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Smart. The kick to Tatum. The three. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
The open shot by Van Vliet. No good off the back of the rim. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Tatum. From deep three-point range. Achua with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. From deep. No good. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch.
And a shot from before as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here is Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry kicks to Martin. His three-pointer's off the mark. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Well, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. Back to Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Van Vliet up top. Now recovering. And he dunks it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Now, here's Butler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Here's Van Vliet. The Heat getting the bucket. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Van Vliet against Lowry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And there's another one for the Heat. Raptors trail by 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. 1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside for Martin. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Martin missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Trent to the middle. Poke loose. Here's Achua. And Adebayo sends it back.
You got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now here's Van Vliet. There's the pick from deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Martin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Trent against Butler, and the pass to Ananobi. Butler feeling out of it. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler in the corner. Passes it to Martin. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's the Miami Heat in control with the 9-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the floor for Miami. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here is Martin. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Lowry kicks to Hero. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Hero's got his first basket. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And here's Lowry following Fred VanVleet's three. Lowry dishes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Now here is Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Lets it go with a 3. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. 8-point game. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The try by Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Trent outside. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Butler finds Lowry. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Butler. Miami again turning it over.
Raptors ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Van Vliet wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Hero. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Siakam, right side. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Now, here's Butler. 13 points in the game. Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside for Martin. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam inside. Lowry covering. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. That one, no good. And Miami the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Martin finds Hero. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Martin. They swipe it. Here's Van Vliet. Good work defensively by Lowry. And a close game so far through the first. Thanks so much, David.
Your Raptors, 24. The Heat, 27.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Van Vliet into the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Dedmon. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new crew. And in this era of positionless basketball, Lewis, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Heat leading by 5. Oladipo left side. It's Saban. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Miami. Barnes hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Oladipo outside. Outside for Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Barnes outside. The kick out to Porter. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Toronto foul.
Dedmon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. The Heat leading by 5. And Oladipo, here we go.
Wow, the remarkable speed of Victor Oladipo. Put it on the deck and get right to the cup.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. And the dunk by Barnes.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Oladipo outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Pass to Strus. Just 2 to shoot. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Oladipo outside. Now the pass to Yurtseven. The kick out to Oladipo. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 5. Dedmon dishes to Robinson. Going inside. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his first points in this one.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Down low. Outside Porter. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat leading by 7. Yurtseven covered by Flynn. And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Robinson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. High post Young. Barnes outside. It's blocked. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. We've got Yurtseven. Oladipo is out there with Robinson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Here's Martin. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Raptors trail by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Van Vliet on the wing. Now recovering. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Miami leading by 7. Kicks it out to Hero. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Raptors ball.
The Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. Van Vliet outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Lowry against Trent. Lowry passes to Adebayo. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Butler on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And that's 15 points for Jimmy Butler.
Well, you can tell Jimmy Butler is feeling it on the offensive end. When he's in rhythm, he will look to be aggressive.
And Siakam throws it down.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Lowry kicks to Butler. With the drive. Outside Hero. Takes it off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Stolen by Martin. And here we go. It's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Left side, Hero. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 12-point Heat lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Butler passes to Martin. Anunoby against Butler. Off target with his 3. A lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Butler. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Raptors.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Lowry passes to Martin. The kick outside to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry finds Martin from downtown. The Heat with a fresh 14. Lowry up top, covered by Van Vliet. Butler passes to Hero. From the arc. He can't get that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Trent. And they pick up 2.
But brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Butler with the ball. Passes it to Adebayo. Trent with it. Butler covering. Anunoby against Martin. Siakam looking around.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Butler against Anunoby. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Trying to end the drought. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Here's Anunoby.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Now here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Mobley. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
That one goes in. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. And here's Van Vliet. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. It's stolen by Garland. Now here's Allen. Pass to Garland. Back to Allen. Mobley outside. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Van Vliet outside. And Siakam with the slam.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Achua inside. Allen defending. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's stolen by Trent. Down low. Here's Achua. The kick out to Van Vliet. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to. And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Van Vliet. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Trent from long range. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Siakam, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Garland.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Mobley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Just 4 to shoot. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mitchell into the lane. The shot no good. Achua with some nice D. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside to the middle. Here's Allen. Nice move. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Three-pointer Van Vliet. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been a...
Ladies and gentlemen,
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Mitchell. Oh, wow, just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Now here's Van Vliet. Inside. Siakam, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he would block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
LeVert goes against Anunoby. LeVert passes to Garland. Knocks it loose. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
assisted by
Garland's got 4 assists now tonight.
A nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Now Anunoby. Here he goes.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. LeVert passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Allen. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Out to Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
The line for the Cavaliers, Darius Garland. At the line.
And he's good on the second. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Trent against Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the basket by Van Vliet. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Van Vliet outside. Rejected by Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Anunoby covering. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Back to Siakam. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Mitchell against Trent. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Siakam with the defensive effort. And that concludes.
Your Raptors 22. The Cavaliers 34.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Osman at small forward with Love at the 4. Isaac Okoro is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. Here's Flynn. Pass to Barnes. Here's Porter. Rubio with a steal. He takes it in. Here's Osman. Down low. Here's Lopez. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Barnes. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Rubio. Lopez in the post. Uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Toronto. Koloko.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Rubio. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Flynn.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Young from long range. They grab their own miss. No good that time. And Cleveland shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Osman. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls.
Shooting for Cleveland, Jenny Oakland.
That one misses. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And again, Toronto no good. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Okoro. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside for Love. Beyond the arc. To the left side wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
To the inside. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Flynn lays it up and banks it in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside for Love. Three-pointer. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Barnes. To the wing on the left. Young from long range. Rebounded by Lopez. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Flynn's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Okoro. Back to Love. Up and over Porter. And good from Kevin Love with a sweet move. Love's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you can't lose sight of Love in these pick and rolls. He's skilled at converting in different ways.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Rubio. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 6. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Malachi Flynn out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Thaddeus Young. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Here's Flynn. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Out to the right wing. Outside Garland. The baseline Jay. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Barnes. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Flynn. There's the drive. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. From deep three-point range. That shot off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Porter the pass to Young. Here's Flynn. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Kick to the outside. Heads up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. From 17. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
No good. And it's Cleveland the other way. They led by as many as 18. Until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Van Vliet against Garland. Outside Mitchell. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet, and he drives in. LeVert outside. Mobley on a screen. LeVert finds Mobley. Back to LeVert. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Mobley. Rebound by Van Vliet. And for Toronto, they're shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jared Allen.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. LeVert passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Siakam. They get the rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Garland. That's tipped. Trent against Mitchell. Here's Siakam. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Outside Garland. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we obviously both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Smart in at the point. Oh, Van Vliet, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Anunoby against Smart. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now Brown, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Siakam. Chalk up 2 there. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred Van Vliet come right back at him.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Driving.
Oh, okay.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. He's guarded by Williams. Van Vliet wide open. Misses the 3. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Celtics leading by 5. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
The Raptors have gone 50% for the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Over to the left wing. Takes it out to Siakam. Drives to the hoop. Rebound, Boston. 1:30 left to play here in the first.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Now here's Van Vliet, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6 over Siakam. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Tatum's got 8.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Trent outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around scorer. You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And here's Tatum for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Now here's Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Into the lane. Brown jams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Raptors get it back. Now Brown. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you dancing.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Siakam inside. Guarded by Smart. Good. Siakam's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Raptors.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
Van Vliet against Smart. Brown inside, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Gallinari with the steal. Brown against Trent. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I admire the energy that Brown plays was so great at getting to the line.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. Positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession. Van Vliet's taking them to school, using fundamentals to get his team shots.
Here's Brown, and it's blocked. Williams against Siakam. Second chance shot. Trent left side and taken away by Brown. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. With the shot. Tatum's shot is off.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
On the wing, Anunoby. He nails it, and we're tied up. Anunoby's got 6.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And here's Trent outside. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Gallinari down low. Siakam's there. Here's Smart. Toronto grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
1:53 left in the first half. And finished off by Siakam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Tatum for three. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Anunoby, here we go. And the shot is long. Celtics trail by 3. Round with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Williams lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Van Vliet against Smart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That is first personal foul.
That one on Gallinari.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
They get the rebound. Here's Cornette. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Van Vliet outside. Out left to the wing. Siakam inside. Guarded by Horford. Siakam good.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Horford. Tries it from the top of the key. That misses off the backboard.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And stolen by Horford. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Out to White. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Raptors. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the floor for Boston. You've got Derek White. Horford is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornette in at the center position.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Porter a screen on Williams. Oh, Porter in position.
Such a fluid athlete. Porter looking good, coming off screen and roll with the quick catch and finish.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
The shot's good.
Backed by great length. I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Brogdon outside. He kicks it to Horford. Pass to Cornette. Here's the screen. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. White, wide open. He fires. Knocked loose.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
A nice shot by Young.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Brogdon kicks to Horford. The kick out to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Toronto leading by 9. Outside Flynn. On the wing, Porter. Screen by Young. Porter against White. Porter kicks to Flynn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Brown drops them both. Raptors leading by 8. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Loads it up there for Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Anunoby against Tatum. Picked off in midair. Here's Van Vliet. Passes to Siakam. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Van Vliet against Smart. A clear look for Van Vliet. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Tatum drives in.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Smart against Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. Gallinari with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent outside. There's the pass to Van Vliet. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And now, the first time out call here for Boston.
Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots. Boston timeout call. Be louder than every person in your section. Get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans. Here they come, fans. Your North Side crew. North Side crew. Always putting in the hours. Show them some love, fans.
Free throw good, Van Vliet.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And here is Tatum. 10 points for him from past the arc. Tatum with another miss. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Toronto ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 15-6 run. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart passes to Horford. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Here's Van Vliet. That one goes in, and the Raptors lead by 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Outside Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Siakam against Williams. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Brown. Shoots the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Siakam outside. Rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. Outside, Horford. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Raptors leading by 6. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Using that length to attack inside, Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
Pascal Siakam.
Siakam hits them both. Here's Brown. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Tatum on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fred Van Vliet.
Van Vliet picks one up. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Celtics.
And Brown drops them both. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Two minutes remaining in regulation.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. From deep. Got a piece of it.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
1:43 left in the game. Tatum with the screen on Trent. Oh, Tatum in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Takes it out to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Trent against Brown. On the wing, Williams. Passes it to Horford. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Trent. And they double up Brown. Outside Tatum. Horford in his hole. Wide open look. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He really got after him in huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Here's Trent. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Trent passes to Anunoby. Back to Trent. You guessed that we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. They just lost track of the situation.
And guys, you know that during the last timeout, the guys are all reminded and reminding each other, hey, we don't have any left. What a huge error.
Certainly, Greg, not one we see very often, but it does happen. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.